welcome back, or welcome to episode Ocho. Um, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm tired, but the show must go on because I am the content. So this is Don't Start Your Shit with Nook Fierce, aka Himothy, aka Him Reaper, aka the Notorious H.I.M. me. So, on this episode, I'm going to tell you about birthday trip number 2. If you haven't watched episode Cinco, birthday trip number 1 with Miami, to Miami with my best friend, go check it out. As I stated in that video, I started a birthday tour when I was turning 25. Birthday number 26 was going to be Los Angeles, as you can tell. Destination Los Angeles. Oh, man. Okay, so before I even get started, before I even pop off right now, I just want to say to Jai, was supposed to come on this trip. She politely declined, but that was after I had already paid for her ticket to come. And she said that she was going to make it up to me. Still waiting, Jai. Now, this is how you can make it up to me. There's only 2 ways you can make it up to me. 1, you can pay for my next trip back to Cali. I'll take Spirit, whatever you got. Or you can hand me the money that I spent on the ticket right there in my hand. Either one is your choice. Because I was very sad. I was very sad that you did not come on this trip. So, if you want to make it up to me, those are your 2 options. So what ended up happening was my sister decided that she was going to come on this trip, which, if you know my sister, Hollywood was made for her just as much as it was made for me. We are performers. We are actors and actresses. We are creators. We are innovators. We are motivators. We are visionaries, evolutionaries, and revolutionaries. We are. But everything ain't so angely in the city of angels. Let me take you back from the beginning. Now, my memory about this trip is very spotty. I don't know why, because usually my memory is right on. But this trip, I'm having some troubles. It's pretty murky for me. So when I tell this story, it's most likely not going to be in chronological order. I'm going to tell you what I remember us doing, no matter what day it happened, and I'm going to give you the scenarios and the perspectives and all that good stuff about what we did when we was there. So, boom! Head to the airport, my sister. This time, taking a flight out the big airport for the first time. Gotta pay for parking. Why? Go in, do all the TSA shit. Sister was mad because they threw away her Aveeno. And ladies, you know, if you got Aveeno ain't cheap. So she wasn't too happy about that. They threw away my baby oil, cuz, and I wouldn't even know no Diddy. I wouldn't even know no Diddy shit, like real talk. But they threw away my baby oil. They threw away my lotion. Now, baby oil and lotion, I know. It's like, what kind of weekend were you planning on having out there? It wasn't that kind of party. It's just that's what I use for my skin. In case y'all don't know, I use baby oil for my skin. I don't know why. I feel like lotion dries me out. I don't know why, but that's what I was bringing. I had a big tube of lotion and a big tube of baby oil. In Los Angeles, going to Los Angeles. Ooh, that don't sound good coming out my mouth. But yeah, but TSA, they threw away some of our stuff. They threw away my mouthwash. Like they threw away my toothpaste. Cause I had the big tube of toothpaste. They threw away toothpaste and mouthwash. They threw away my deodorant. They were trying to have me going to Los Angeles stink. They threw away everything, man. So that was a very unpleasant start to the trip. That's how I knew that's how I knew it was about to be some bull. The flight was pretty normal, pretty good. We get there. I checked the weather for the weekend before we got there. It's LA, right? It's Cali. It's always sunny in California, right? Sunny LA. Summer, good weather all the way around, right? We land in Los Angeles. LAX. There's not a speck of sunlight at all. There's not one ray of sunlight. Very cloudy. It's actually pretty chilly. Now, when you go to Los Angeles in May, you don't think to pack a jacket. So neither me or my sister packed a jacket. We packed summer clothes for a summer destination. Yet it felt like we had just landed in Antarctica. So first day, we get there, Friday. It's cold. It's early in the morning, 3-hour time difference, of course, from where I'm at now. I'm on Central Time. We going 3 hours back, so we get there early in the morning. We got to wait a little bit. Well, we thought we was going to wait a little bit, so we got an Airbnb. And there's a check-in time, but we was going to be way ahead of the check-in time, and we had nowhere to go. We had our bags and all that stuff, so we hit up the little chick that I booked the Airbnb with. Say, hey, we gonna be in early. Can we get the key early? Can we slide through early? She agreed that we could. Now, granted, I'm not gonna say her name or anything like that, but technically she wasn't supposed to be doing Airbnb where she was. It was a condo. I booked a condo. She wasn't supposed to be running the Airbnb at the condo, so she was doing that on the low. So she had to bring us the key because the condo has an entrance that you have to go through with security and all that stuff. And if you don't live there, excuse me, you're not getting in. So she had to bring us the key so we could sneak in a secret back way to get to her condo so we wouldn't get caught. So we sit there, we get dropped off by the Uber, and we just out in front of the condo, we're just waiting for her. Cold, wind blowing, wind in Los Angeles, and we just like, I mean, we was hoping that the weather was gonna get better that day, but we were just sitting there, walking around with our bags, sitting on the steps, just waiting. I want to say we waited maybe close to an hour. She finally pulled up. Nice looking chick. She was a cutie, but she had a man with her. Whatever. She gave us a key. We head up to the condo. Condo was nice. When I tell you, if I was going to be in Los Angeles for a little bit of time, that's where I would like to be. As far as like the condo, it was beautiful. It felt very homey. It had a balcony. The rooms were clean. Bathroom was clean. It was beautiful condo, especially for the price that we paid for it, right? So we get settled in the condo. It's time to head out to start adventuring. We in Hollywood, baby. We in the city of lights. We stars ourselves. She's a superstar. I'm a megastar. There's levels. You know what I'm saying? So what did we decide we was gonna go do? Was we was gonna go down to. Matter of fact, the condo was in downtown. It was downtown, right? So it was close to most of the stuff that we wanted to go to. So we decided we was gonna go down to the Walk of Fame. Excuse me. So we take a little Uber ride down to the Walk of Fame. We are at this point dumbfounded. We are starstruck, not because we've seen the celebrities, but like we're in Hollywood. We're in Los Angeles. We're on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a spot you only see in TV shows, movies, and stuff like that. In my wildest dreams, couldn't imagine being there, man. It was surreal seeing all the legends and the goats of each and every industry that was. I mean, it was beautiful. while we were there on the Walk of Fame, uh, there was this spot that was doing tours. So there was two tours where we were. You could either go to Beverly Hills and see all the celebrity houses. Awesome, right? Or you can go with you would go with the Latinos, and they was gonna take you to the hood, the real hood, the ghetto, where they filmed Friday. They was gonna take us to see Craig's house, Smokey and all that. They was gonna take us through Compton, like Inglewood, whatever. They was gonna take us to the hood. It was a hood tour, basically. So me and my sister are debating, hey man, do we want to go on a hood tour or do we want to go on a Beverly Hills tour? Now me, I ain't gonna lie, I was really 50-50. Cause I'm like, oh, I want to go see Smokey. I mean, I want to go see Craig House. I want to go see the Friday House. I want to go to the hood. I want to be a part of I want to be immersed in the LA culture, man. Let's go to the hood. And my sister was like, I ain't going to no hood. I want to go see the Beverly Hills tour. I didn't come out here to go to no hood. I came out here to see class and stars and all that. Let's do the Hollywood tour. I mean, the Beverly Hills tour. So I'm like, okay, cool. Because, I want to do that too. I want to Beverly Hills 90210, Hollywood Nook. Come on now. So we decided we was going to do the Beverly Hills tour. And don't get me wrong, they pursued us hard to go on the hood tour. But I said, look, next time we come, let's do the hood tour next time. Let's go on the Beverly Hills tour. Let's do that. So keep in mind, weather's not great. The wind is winding. I mean, winding. And we up there with nothing on. So we get on the tour bus. And as we're driving, the wind is just whoosh. It's just it's like bone clenching. And anybody who's visiting LA, let me put you up on game. The wind from the Pacific Ocean is very strong. That's what people will not tell you about California. If you are in LA, it's going to be cold. It's going to be moist air from the Pacific Ocean. So pack a jacket. Pack winter clothes to go to LA, just in case. So we are taking the tour. We passing through the area. We seen the Netflix building. Well, the main office of Netflix. We just seeing a whole bunch of stuff that's just like mind blowing from two people from this small town city where we are now to be in Hollywood seeing all this stuff. So we see Paramount, I believe Paramount Studios, where they film movies, like crazy work, right? So then we finally get to Beverly Hills. Now we going through seeing the celebrity houses. We saw Bruno Mars' house, Tyler Perry's house, Robert Downey Jr.'s house, Iron Man's. Crazy work. We just seeing all these celebrity houses, and the wind is kicking our ass, pretty much. The wind is just winding. I don't know other way to say it. My sister's taking pictures at the same time while shivering to death, trying to get good shots, good content, which she did. But we going through that, trying to enjoy the scenery, but we're just cold. We saw the Hollywood sign. Oh my goodness, the Hollywood sign. I got to see it in person. Boy, that's crazy. Crazy work. So we do the Beverly Hills tour, and I'm feeling like the megastar that I know I'm supposed to be. Like, I'm supposed to be out here. There is a house called The One that I told my sister, we gonna buy this house. The One is the most expensive house in America. I think it's, well, at the time, I think it was like $500 million or something like that. Nobody bought it. I think it was sold on auction, but I was like, fam, we gotta buy The One. One day we got to be the owners of The One. It sits on a hill by itself, biggest home, just beautiful. But then I changed my mind. I was like, nah, I want to build one bigger than that. I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, but my sister know what it's called. When we become rich and famous and wealthy off this shit right here, this stuff right here, we're gonna build something bigger than The One, because I'm a visionary. But we do all that. We get to Rodeo Drive and Melrose and all that. If anybody knows what Rodeo and Melrose, that is the upper echelon of echelons. That's where all the celebrities go. All the top people in LA go. Like if you got money, you go to Rodeo and Melrose. Now, there was a party going on. They had certain streets and areas blocked off. I want to say it's Dior. I can't remember what it was. It was one of the big brands. It was Dior or somebody. They was having an event, a party. So there was a lot of roads and streets that was blocked off, and all you see was people with G wagons and Mercedes Benzes and freaking Lamborghinis just passing through, and I'm like, oh my God, this is the life we are supposed to be living. And it's a whole, like, everybody drives a G wagon in LA. Like that's what I saw the most, G wagons. Yeah, of course you had the Teslas and all that, but so many G wagons. But I want to say it was Dior that was having a party, but I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, but it was a big name brand. But we still got to go to we got to go take a picture in front of the Beverly Hills sign. It was just, I felt like I was on a movie set and I was the star and everybody else was just extras. Because that's how I felt. It was my birthday. Y'all are here, but this is my time. But yeah, so we did that. That was cool. I feel like it was worth picking that particular moment in time. After that, we got kind of hungry. We had to go chow down, so we went back to the Walk of Fame area. We were trying to figure out pretty much where we want to eat. Like I said, this is not in chronological order because I don't know whether we did the other thing first or ate first, but I know for a fact that when we got back, we ate at Shake Shack. Now, I've had Shake Shack 2 different locations, Los Angeles and New Orleans. I want to say New Orleans are very disappointed because there's no reason why LA Shake Shack should be doing y'all like that. New Orleans Shake Shack was, all right. The Shake Shack in Los Angeles, I fell in love with burgers all over again. That was one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. Shake Shack in Los Angeles. It put me on to that chain because I had never had Shake Shack in my life. We went to Shake Shack. It was beautiful. I think, because she's vegetarian, she don't eat like I eat, which has become the difficult thing with traveling with my sister is what are we going to eat? Where are we going to go where food is friendly to me and to you? I think they had a few options for her, but they wasn't very tasty for her. Luckily for her, she was in a place where there's a lot of vegetarians out there. Pescatarian, but vegetarian for this story purposes. So she had more options outside of that, but Shake Shack didn't have too much for her, but it was good for me. Also on that day, we went to the Celebrity Wax Museum. So we went through there, we saw the celebrity wax figures. Some look very good, very realistic, and some, they might want to melt it down and start over again. But I got pictures with Kevin Hart, Samuel Jackson, Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Hugh Hefner, some of the horror movie stars, Jigsaw, I believe, Jennifer Lopez, Rihanna, all kind of people, right? So that was pretty cool. Then we went to it's one of those places where everything is upside down. Forgot what you call it. But we went in there, everything was on the ceiling, but technically it would be on the floor. So we an illusion room, something like that. We went and did that. That was cool. Yeah. I think it was a successful birthday. It rained though, and I could tell it was gonna be some bad weather when we landed. It rained hard, poured down. When does it rain in Los Angeles? Cali people. It never rains in Los Angeles, right? But it did that day. But that's okay. That's all right. I feel like I'm missing something from that day. Like I said, very murky. But I'm going to let it slide. I believe that was it for the first day. Because we've pretty much filled the day out with the touring and all that stuff. If I missed something, I'm sorry, whatever. But you get the gist of it. So come the next day, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do the next day? We really went on this trip with no itinerary, no set plan. What we're gonna do, we just winging it. So the next day, um, I'm not even gonna say the next day. I'm gonna just say what I remember. I don't care what day it was. So I know we went to the zoo. We went to the Hollywood Zoo. We saw the animals. We saw the animals. It was some animals in there. Uh, I think the stars of the zoo was probably some hippos. It was some hippos. Some hungry hippos. Yeah. I ain't got too much to say about the zoo. It was just something to fill in the time, I think. So, yeah. There was a gay pride parade going on. Now, y'all don't know me personally. I had my sister though. She is a proud member of that community. She's very open about it. So there was a gay pride parade going on. We wasn't in it, but I was with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm constantly pursued by the LGBTQ community. I don't know what it is about me. Most people would be offended by the pursuit from the community, but I'm very flattered that I'm gay attractive. Because if gays and trans people find you attractive to the point where they want to pursue you, you look like something. Because they are the most they are they have high standards when it comes to dating their own. And if you don't look the part, they will tell you. And I have constantly been pursued by the community. So I appreciate the sentiment that you guys find me attractive. So there I was with y'all. I wasn't with y'all, but I was with y'all. You feel me? Yes. Right. Just want to throw that in there. I'm very LGBTQ plus positive. People are people. I love all of you. What else do I remember us doing? Okay, so I think we had went to this breakfast spot. I can't remember what the spot is called, but it was a good breakfast. I had some French toast. It seems like everywhere I go, I gotta have French toast for breakfast. But I had some French toast. I think I had a mimosa too. I'm not sure about that, but I know I had some French toast. That was good. I think, matter of fact, I remember once we left LA, I saw that same spot that we ate at on, I think, a movie. It was either a movie or a TV show. I was like, oh my God, we ate there. So it's another spot where they film out there. So that was pretty cool. Okay. I don't think this was that day. I'm gonna tell you what happened though. This is probably gonna be the funniest part of the trip. And it's a part that my sister don't even know about. So at some point, we ended up back at the condo. And I think we was just resting up. We was trying to figure out I guess what we was gonna eat that night. I don't know if we was trying to go do something that night or we just gonna stay in and eat. But I remember I did a video imitating a TikTok of Jai that she did. She still has the video. She did a TikTok. I mimicked her. She loved it. It was but it took Jai to say you can't dance. You sure can TikTok dance, because it took me like 50 practice tries to get that TikTok dance of you. I want you to know the amount of effort and time I put in to try to perfect that video. And you can ask Courtney herself. I did so many practice runs and realized how coordinated you are when it comes to actual coordinated dances. I commend you because I feel like I can dance, but it took me forever to get that. So I did that. But also, while we was at the condo, we decided that we wanted some snacks. We wanted some snacks and something to drink or whatever, because of course, Airbnb, you got to get your own stuff. So I looked up how much an Uber would cost to take me around the corner to the store to get something, and it was like $30. So I looked up how far is the walk from the condo to like the closest store, which was a Walgreens. And I think it was like a 20-minute walk. I was like, okay, I can walk 20 minutes. So I told my sister, stay here, stay in the condo. I'm going to go to Walgreens. I'm going to get her some snacks and something to drink. Now, this is the part that my sister don't know. I'm telling this for the very first time. So she's hearing it for the very first time. I didn't tell her this when I got back. But it was a journey from the condo to the Walgreens around the corner. Now, where we was in Los Angeles, downtown, right? There's downtown LA. And if you take a few corners, now you're in Hood Town, LA. I didn't know that. I didn't know how close the condo was to the hood until I walked to the store. So let me tell you what happened. So I go down there, right? I'm walking. I'm on the streets of Los Angeles. I'm singing. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing them homebound. You have to sing that song when you're in LA. It's only right. Why would I not sing that song? It's only right. Right? So I'm singing my little song or whatever. I'm getting my Terry Crews on. I done made a corner or two. And the scenery changed. And I realized I'm from the hood myself, where I'm from. And I know some hood shit when I see some hood shit. So when I turned the corner, I realized that I was in a different territory. Trying to get to this Walgreens. So now I'm not just free willy-nilly. I'm very cautious. I'm paying attention. Because I feel like any moment, some stuff could pop off. Like no bull. No BS. I feel that. So I'm walking, right? I'm walking. I'm minding my business. Watching my surroundings. I'm halfway there. This car pull up. Old school car. It's a couple Mexicans. They stop me. They say, "Sup, Holmes? Where you going?" I'm trying to get to Walgreens, my brother. I'm trying to get to Walgreens, big dog. What's good? They say, "You're not from here, Holmes. I can tell. You're not from here. Where you from?" You're right. I'm not even from here. I'm from like way down south somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm in town for the moment. I don't want no smoke. I'm just trying to get to the Walgreens. Okay, Vato. Calm down. It's just, this is a dangerous neighborhood, man. I hate to see something bad happen to you. You got some protection on you? Oh, nah, dog. Big dog. I ain't even got no condoms. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with my sister, actually. It ain't even that kind of party. I ain't got no rubbers. I ain't got no protection on me. I ain't even got nothing like that on me, cuz. He said, funny, Vato. Funny. He funny guy. I like him. He say, "You might want to get what you're going to get, Holmes, and get out of Dodge. I hate to see something bad happen to you, Vato." Yeah, you know what? You right, big dog. Matter of fact, I ain't even that far from the destination. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in there real quick, and I'm gonna get the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, big dog. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get some protection. You was talking about protection earlier. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get some protection. You right, big dog. Y'all have a good day though. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Hey, Holmes, I see you around. Yeah, you too, big dog. I'm gonna see you. So I walk off. I scurry. So I'm looking back to make sure they not trying to turn the corner and pop off nothing. I'm walking fast. I bump into somebody. That's rude of me. I bump into somebody. I look up. I said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. Are you okay?" It's a homeless man. He said, "It's okay. It's okay, son. um, do you have any spare change on you? I say, nah, big dog. I don't even, matter of fact, I don't even think I got my wallet on me. But you know what? I think I got matter of fact, I don't got no cash on me. I just got card. I just got credit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even carry cash on me like that, big dog. I ain't got no money for you. I'm sorry. Uh, uh, well, I ain't ate all day, and I'm thirsty. Do you think you can go in the store and get me something to drink and something to eat, young man? um, you know what? You right. You do look a little parched. Okay, you do look a little famished. So what I'm gonna need you to do, I'm gonna need you to stand right over here. You're a little close. So I'm gonna need you to stand right over here. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get you some good. I'm gonna get you the jumbo. I'm gonna get you the jumbo size. I'm gonna come right back out. You stay right here. You stay right. Don't go nowhere. I'm going right in there. I'll be right back out. Stay right there. So I scurry off. Finally make it to the Walgreens. I'm in that thing. Whew. I evaded Little Joker, and Baby Joker from next Friday. Right? I invaded the homeless man. I'm in the store, right? So we in Cali. I'm not familiar with California prices on nothing. So I walk into the store thinking I'm just about to get a few things here, a few things there. Come out that bitch with $20, no problem. I'm walking down the aisle. I'm looking at prices. I got the one eye open like Fetty Wap. Bottle of water, $10. Now, I don't know about you, California, but I ain't never been that damn thirsty in my life. Hell, I could go drink for the tap for that. $10 for water? Have you lost your inflated mind? No, we're not doing that. So I'm going through. I'm trying to find the most cost-effective things that I can find. But everything is inflated. Nothing is cost-effective. But this is the closest store. If I leave out this store and I go any further in this hood, I'm going to end up on First 48. So I had to hunker down. I said I have to find something in this store and I have to get back. So I found some stuff. I paid what I paid. Didn't want to pay it. But I made it this far. Right? So I bought the stuff. I even bought the homeless man something for himself. Right? I come out the store. I see the homeless man. He did not stay where I told him to stay. He walked to the store, waiting for me. Right? So he say, was you able to get my stuff? I looked in the bag. I say, yeah. See, what had happened was, big dog, I was in there and I was about to get it. But then I realized that I had a checkers and a savings, but all my money was in the savings. So when I got to the counter, I wiped my card on my pants and I swiped it and it didn't go through. And when I put your stuff back and wiped my card on my pants again, and I tried to pay for the food and the stuff again, it went through. So what happened was I only had enough money for myself and my sister. I had to put your stuff back. I'm sorry, big dog. But I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do, because I did say I was gonna get you something. I got a condo because I'm rich, but I just left my wallet at the condo. I'm gonna go back to the condo. I'm gonna get my wallet. I'm gonna walk back over here. And I'm going to buy you the biggest drink and the biggest candy bar. Jumbo size, king size. I promise you, big dog. I got you. Just let me go back to the condo. Oh, all right. I'll be right here waiting for you. You stay, matter of fact, to the side, because you look close. To the side. I'll be right back. I'm gone. I'm scurrying. So I'm walking back, right? And something about that halfway point. I don't know what it is, but it's something about that halfway point. I get halfway back to the condo. Lady walking her 2 dogs. 2 big white snow dogs. I say, Hey lady, how you doing? Just speaking, being nice, southern hospitality. I'm from the south. Hot dogs. Whoa, whoa, damn, get the dogs. I'm sorry, they don't like men. First of all, I identify as a megastar. That's number one. Number two, why do your dogs hate men? That's a reflection of the owner. You married? No, that's fucking why. Keep it Keep it pushing. I'm out. Scary. Back to the condo. Back to the condo. Snacks, drinks, me and my sister. Boom. We happy. We happy. Now, as far as the old man at the store waiting for me to come back, I was wrong in that scenario. I lied. I don't pride myself on being a liar. I pride myself on being an exaggerator of the truth. But I can admit when I lie. I lied to him. But granted, I had damn near lost my life to the Latino Mafia a few seconds before. And I felt like if I went back outside, the Latino Mafia was going to be waiting for me because they had already pre-warned me. Get the hell out of Dodge. So you know what? I'm going to stay the hell out of Dodge. This is Los Angeles. You're not about to get me on the streets of Los Angeles. I didn't have protection. I didn't have my rubbers. So, ate our snacks, enjoyed our night. Like I said, if I missed something, I apologize. Memory is very murky. So, also, we went to the beach. Now, I had been to the beach in Miami, Atlantic Ocean. Now, it's time to go enjoy the Pacific Ocean. So we went to Venice Beach. Take the Uber to Venice Beach. We get out. Boom. Shouties to the left. Shouties to the doggone right. Beautiful. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful women. Muscle heads for the ladies out there. There's Muscle Beaches out there. I have never seen Muscle Beach in my life. Saw Muscle Beach. Me and my sister, we found our own little spot on the beach. We lay out our blankets and stuff. And we just enjoy ourselves. She records herself. She does some stuff. I do some stuff. Beautiful. I go dip my toe in the ocean because I wanted to see if it was cold. It was cold. Just like in Miami, water is cold. But I can say I stuck my foot in the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. How many people can say that? Probably a lot, but fuck you. There was a moment, and I don't know if my sister was paying attention to this, but, and I wasn't even going to mention this in the story, but I feel like it's important because I'm a person who wears my heart on my sleeve, and I don't mind being vulnerable with you guys because I appreciate you supporting me. So I had told a special somebody in my life that I had a dream, and they know who I'm talking about. I told them I had a dream where it was just me and this person on a beach. I didn't know where it was, but it felt like we were the only two people there. We were having a picnic. We were exchanging desserts, grapes to be exact, because I love grapes, my favorite. And then we have a moment where we just look at each other and smile. Because we're truly at peace. We're truly happy to be there in each other's presence. And in the dream, we share an intimate moment. And then after we share that intimate moment, everything got quiet. It was the most peaceful and serene moment, whether I'm awake or asleep, I've ever had in my life. It was beautiful. And when I woke up, because I woke up right after this, it was almost damn near a perfect ending. I had to tell this person I had this dream. So when I was at the beach, I was at the edge of the sand where the water could wash, right? So as the water retreated, I wrote this person's name in the sand. Just their name, nothing else. And that for me was me signifying that it probably was this beach that we were at. And then the water washes the name away. And that was a very surreal moment for me. Lord, I'm getting choked up. Because when that happened, when the water washed the name away, I knew it was this beach. But the moment from the dream was not that moment in time right there. And that moment in time may never happen. But I tell you what, nothing for me beats that moment in that dream. It was truly the happiest, most peaceful moment I may have ever had. The scenery was peaceful. The dessert was peaceful. And I was at peace with the person that I was with. And it was beautiful. Thank you for listening. Now that bullshit is over, back to the story. So, we leave the beach. And the weather was very spotty this entire time, very windy. So, like, we're at the beach, but it's cold. And now we're directly against the wind from the ocean. So, in LA, you really couldn't even enjoy the freaking weather. We leave the beach. That part, you could check off the list. To this point, I hadn't had my birthday alcoholic drink. So me and my sister decided we was going to find a bar to have my birthday drink. We didn't know where to go, though. We took an Uber to a bar that I had looked up. We walked in, and it was the whitest shit we had ever experienced. I feel like as soon as we walked in, all eyes were on us. Everybody was Caucasian, and they looked at us like we had just brought Kool-Aid to an all-white party. And if you get the reference, we felt like we were somewhere we were not supposed to be. We were bringing something that wasn't meant to be at that particular setting, which was us. And the crazy part is, we still sat down like there was nothing wrong. We look at the menu, everything is just white. It's just white. Why are we here? So when the server comes and asks, what did we want? I said, out. I want out. And we got up and we left. Now, at this point, we're running low on funds. Uber is racking up. I say, you know what? Let's take an adventure. Let's look up another place. Let's walk to it. So that's what we did. We looked up another place and we walked. So we walk in the streets of LA. We walk in neighborhood. We finally get to a different bar. Now at this bar, different vibe. Lively, live band, cool, server. Got my birthday drink. I'm not a strawberry flavor person. And what I got had strawberry in it, but it was recommended to me because it was supposed to be really good. It was all right. It was manageable, but it wasn't a big fan of it. But it was my birthday drink. My sister had her birthday drink. Truly good. We walk up out of there, just slightly buzzed. And we just walking through the streets of LA, back to the condo. All right. Now, this other moment, which I want to say happened in the beginning of the trip, I didn't mention, but I thought I should mention it towards the end because we're pretty much at the end of this. There was a moment. This is how I knew I was really in LA. I was just waiting to see some out-of-pocket shit. I really was. So what happened was, Me and my sister had walked off the Hollywood Walk of Fame. See, there's a point where the Hollywood Walk of Fame ends. And when the Hollywood Walk of Fame ends, you're in the trenches. Pretty much. So we're in the trenches past the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Me and my sister, we sit down on a bench trying to figure out what we're going to do. LA traffic. You know how LA traffic is. Lane to lane traffic. And we see something weaving in between traffic. We see a trans person. Wig and everything. But that was pretty much it. There was wig and a thong. There was a pretty much nude trans person walking through traffic. Willy-nilly. Just ass out. Cheek to cheek. Out in the street. Making a ruckus through traffic. Now I'm watching it. And I'm just watching it. Because I'm at this point, I'm hooked. I'm trying to see what's about to happen. I'm truly intrigued about what's going to happen. And I'm very observant. And I'm just realizing that nobody's really paying attention to this but us. But especially me. Like, this is normal. Like, this person does this all the time. Like, it's just nothing. Like, this person just walks out here in a thong, shaking ass in the middle of traffic. But that's exactly what happened. I'm just waiting for the police to come in and get control of the situation, but they never do. So I'm just looking. I'm not looking because it's getting me off or anything. I'm just looking because I'm like, this is happening. This is happening. There's a trans person in a thong in Los Angeles traffic, and nobody cares. I'm in the trenches. I didn't know what to think. I didn't. But that was my moment that I knew I wasn't in Kansas anymore, and I don't live in Kansas. I realized in the trenches, gas is $6 a gallon. Where I'm from, there's a whole quarter pounder meal at McDonald's. And you want me to pay that for 1 gallon of gas? California, have you lost your everlasting mind? We went to the Beverly Hills Mall too. That was in there. That was part of the story. Didn't buy shit because walking through the door was $1,000. That's without buying nothing. That's the entry fee to the Beverly Hills Mall. $1,000 just to get in. I went to the Louis store thinking I'm about to buy some slides. I go pick up a belt. The belt $500. Baby, I could slip a string through these loops and tie that bitch up for 5 cents on the dollar. You lost your everlasting mind, California? Now, I'm pretty sure that may be a thing or two that I'm missing from the story, but like I said, my memory is murky. But I gave you the gist of it. I gave you the basis of it. That's about everything. It was a interesting trip. I mean, I do need, just like Miami, I need to run it back though, because there's some things that I did not get to do. Oh, fam, sis, do you remember one night where you ordered that funky ass cauliflower that stunk up the whole this is where being a vegetarian went wrong. She ordered cauliflower from a nice restaurant with a good Yelp review, and that shit smelled like shit. It stunk up the whole condo. We put it in the trash, and the trash rejected it. The trash fell over. It didn't want it. It stank. But that's pretty much the trip. City of Angels, Los Angeles. Had some devilish moments. But I'd run it back. And Jai, like I said, my next trip to Cali is on you. Get you a second job. Get you a third job. Get you a fourth job. Go down to the local club. Make it rain for a few dollars. Take out a loan. Collateral. Put your car up. Babysit some kids you don't like. Cut some grass. Do what you gotta do. My trip back to Cali's on you, sweetheart. Baby, baby. Oh, wait, hold on. That's East Coast. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to offend you West Coast people. I'm so sorry. But that's it for my adventures in the City of Angels. I truly hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed episode 8. I hope you continue to come back for episode 9. This is me signing off. Don't start your shit. Won't be no shit. Mahalo.